morning. I just finished doing my little ice bath. Such a great way to wake up. I am really excited for today. Today's Sunday, and I'm going to do the same thing that I've been doing the last 6 days, which is wake up, go to the lobby, get my coffee, read, journal, and spend the rest of the day tanning. And I think today I'm going to finish my book, which, oh my God, I'm really excited, but also sad to finish. I hate finishing a book because it's just like, oh my God, that's it. So I think my mom's friends are gonna come to the hotel too. They want to check it out. They really love the mid-century modern design and how simple it is. So they might come here in the afternoon for a soak and for a little tour. Last night I got home, finished my video, and after I filmed the outro, I went for a soak. I went to the hottest hot tub and I just stayed there for, I want to say 10-15 minutes. I was listening to sound frequencies and just soft music, really getting myself into a really nice, lovely mood. And then I went to one of the lounge chairs and I just looked up at the stars and I was like, wow, it's so nice. It's so nice to just lay here in silence and look at the stars. And I took a photo with my iPhone and I asked Perplexity, my go-to AI app, I asked like, oh, what are the constellations that you see tonight? I'm in Desert Hot Springs, it's 11 p.m. and it gave me a list and it showed like what stars are there in the photo. And I even went as far as to saying like, what do these constellations mean? What is the significance of them? What is the story behind them? And then it told me, and then I went even deeper and I asked, I'm an Aries sun, Cancer moon, Taurus rising. What do these constellations mean for me now that I'm looking up at them in the sky? It was a great answer. It was exactly what I was looking for. Well, I might as well just read it to you. I took notes. Last night I was able to see the summer triangle, Cygnus the swan, Sagittarius the teapot, Scorpius, and Pegasus. So for me, being an Aries sun, who is a fiery pioneer, a warrior, an initiator, Aries is all about being brave, bold, and action-oriented. For me, seeing Aquila, aka the eagle, it is a powerful symbol of strength and vision. It's a drive for courage and soaring above challenges, and it's a sign to lead with confidence, which is exactly which resonated with me 100%. And then I'm a Cancer moon, so Cancer energy connects deeply to emotional intuition, aka I cry a lot and I feel a lot. I feel very deeply, and it's all about the home as well. Seeing Cygnus symbolizes transformation, soul flight. Cygnus symbolizes transformation, soul flight, and emotional journeys, and it's all about mourning and going through this metamorphosis, which, again, that's exactly what I'm going through right now. I'm going through this change. I'm going through this awakening, and I know that I'm embodying a brand new person of myself, a brand new version of myself. And lastly, Cancer moon is all about sensitivity, emotional depth, and sensitivity. And the swan means it's my soul's emotional protection and growth. I'm very drawn to both the swan and the eagle. I've actually thought of getting swan and or an eagle tattooed on me. I already do have birds tattooed on me. I have this is the spiritual eagle. It is a Filipino tribal tattoo. And then I also have these two birds right over here. These are blue jays. I got them in Chico and they represent my two friends. And when I used to walk to class, when I was going to Chico State, I would always see blue jays and I fell in love with them right then and there. So I wanted something to symbolize my friends that I've made in Chico, my longtime friends, and the bird that I used to see. And I thought like, oh, I have so many birds on me. Do I really need more birds? But you know what? I think this is my calling to get an eagle. I've always wanted an eagle like right here. And then a swan would be nice, like to cover this up, this bicycle. Anyway, I'm a Taurus rising, and Taurus brings groundedness, stability, sensuality, and a love of beauty and harmony. You're supposed to be more aligned with your Taurus rising, with your rising sign, and I definitely identify more with Taurus because Aries is more like in your face, I'm dominating, but Taurus is like, I'm here, and I'm loving the vibe, and that's what I feel more drawn to. But sometimes my Aries sign can just switch. It depends on the situation. So seeing the lyre or the lyre is associated with music, harmony and artistic inspiration, and it mirrors the Taurus rising's appreciation for aesthetics and stability through beauty and finding calm creative expression as its personal foundation. So me, makes so much sense. Beyond that, the Perplexity app says to integrate your fiery will, emotional soul, and grounded beauty by aligning with the qualities these constellations represent: strength and vision, emotional transformation, and harmony/artistic inspiration. And then it gave me a couple of rituals to do, which I decided that I made a reminder of these rituals and I scheduled them to do it weekly, bi-weekly, and monthly, because it gave me 3 different rituals. And yeah, I love it. That's the thing that I really like about AI, is that you could do things like that. You could send a photo of the sky and it'll tell you what constellation it sees, and you can get super woo with it. Besides the fact that you could also use it for like recipes, finding answers to questions like, why are dates so popular in Palm Springs? Or can my cat eat raw chicken hearts? So I really do appreciate AI, and I love using it for little things like these because it helps me get to the bottom of who I am, I guess. I don't know. I just really like using AI. It makes me happy, and when I use it for things like this, it makes me feel less bad. Because I feel like there's like some sort of guilt that's attached to using AI, and I'm just not here for that. I think AI was here to give us more knowledge, just like that. So anyway, I'm gonna go to the lobby and get my coffee and do some reading. Oh my god, I just finished the book. Oh my god, I teared up at the end. There was a plot twist that I was just not expecting. I like gasped and I cried. I don't think a book has ever made me cry. This book is amazing. Like, it's falling apart. It's wet at the bottom. The pages are all wrinkled because I'd be touching it with wet hands. It was just so good. I cannot wait to debrief this book at our book club meeting in a few weeks. Wow, that was just riveting. I heard they're making a movie. Oh yeah, I heard they're making a movie. So I really can't wait to watch it. I will be the first in line, let me tell you. It was just so good. I saw this reel. I'll link it down below. Where's my book club group chat? I had just let everyone know, like, I just finished. Amazing. Okay, here. It's just so good. Yeah, I'll link it. I'll link it down below, but oh my god. So good. My mom's friends decided to come visit. They stayed at the Saguaro Hotel and they were so disappointed with their stay. And I told them about Hope and just how perfect it is, and they wanted to come and check it out. And lo and behold, they fell in love with the property. I will always mention Hope every time I hear Palm Springs or a desert trip or a getaway or a retreat, because this is the effect that it has on people. And I see it every time someone walks through those doors. They're just like, oh, wow, I'm home. So it was nice, and they also got to hang out with Chandler for a little bit. They were so in love with Chandler. They say he's like a dog, which I agree. And I created some content. I haven't really been focused on creating content where it's just me focused. Of course, for the vlogs I have, because I'm literally talking to the camera. But as far as like cinematic content, I've just been focusing on the outside elements. I've been focusing on lights and shadows and just everything that makes this hotel so special. I've also been really into capturing nature and the changing of the sky and interior design and everything. I've been focused on everything else. And this is kind of like what I mentioned the other day, was like my art is evolving. Before it used to be me focused, and then it became more so like focused on my partner. And then now it's focused on everything else besides me. And I guess that also, it has partly to do with the fact that I'm here for 10 days. So I'm open to taking in so much more, and I'm seeing so much more. I feel like this expands my creativity even more because I'm here for such a long time, and it forces me to look at different things with a different perspective. So it's nice. Everything is literally the same, but every day I wake up with a fresh new eye, and that to me is so fun and inspiring. And I also love looking through the picture books and seeing like, okay, how was this photo taken? What was the angle? And then I look at my surroundings and I'm like, okay, I think I can kind of emulate that. So that's that. I am in a bikini because it is scorching hot. I started to read I Who Have Never Known Men a couple of weeks back, and I stopped because life got busy, but I also wanted to prioritize the book that we're reading for our book club. But now that I'm finished, I can finally get back into that. I also have another book that I want to finish. I haven't started it. It's in my car right now. I'm part of this monthly book membership called Book of the Month, and I've canceled the last 2 to 3 months because I have so many books to read. So I'm gonna read, I think, April's book, or June, one of those months, but I'm gonna read that. Once I finish with I Who Have Never Known Men, it's a short read. I feel like I can finish that by Tuesday, so we'll see. Now I'm just gonna read and edit and write and have fun. Enjoy my slow, very slow Sunday.